So like example 1 was really easy, right? They give you the what? Slope and the y-intercept. You know, when they give you the slope and the y-intercept, like I said, you just have to plug into you start off with the slope-intercept form and plug in the slope and the y-intercept. You're done. Well, if I give you a graph and ask you to find the equation of this line, raise your hand. What two information do we need to be able to write this as in slope-intercept form? You know what I'm talking about? Looking at the graph, we need to figure out two things, right, Haston? What two things would you like to find out? Slope. That's exactly. So we want to find slope. So I'm gonna write m. We need to figure out what m is. What else do we need to find? Anybody else? Cami? Y-intercept, which is I'm gonna call. Which letter should I use for y-intercept? Yeah, B. Because A was for x-intercept. Remember? Now, looking at this graph, can somebody tell me any one of these? Because if I know the slope and the y-intercept, couldn't I just do the same thing as what I did in example 1? Right? All I have to do is what? Plug into the form. Well, yeah, the equation y equals mx, the slope-intercept form. Okay? So 2 people think they know. Okay. Anybody else? Robert, what do you think? Give me one of these 2 things. Looking at this graph, what can you tell me? What's the easiest one you could tell me? 2. What's the 2? Because that's the slope of the y-intercept. That's correct. You see where the line hits the y-axis? Right? Right away, we could fill out one of our missing information, which is 2 right here. The line hits the axis at 2. Is that okay? Now, if I know this, then all I need is the slope. How can I then find the slope of this line? 1, 2. You guys remember how to find the slope of the line when I give the graph? What do you have to have? You have to choose how many points? 2 points. Okay, Mylan, what would you do?
You choose 2 points of the line.
Yes.
And then you find the rise of the run.
That's right. You choose 2 points of the line because can you just find the rise of the run of the line if you don't have any 2 points? No, you got to choose 2 nice points. Now, do you think I should choose this point right here? No, why not, Blake? It's not a whole number. It's not an integer, the order pairs, right? I don't know exactly what they are, but what do you think, Dia, will be a nice order pair to choose in this one? 3, 4. Would that be a good one? Okay, so let's choose 3, 4. That's right on the grid. You know what I'm talking about? So there's my, and I'm using. Okay, anyway, so I'm using the y-intercept, right? Do I need to choose another point, or am I done? Choosing 2 points. I'm done, right? I have 2 of them, don't I? I have the y-intercept and then 3, 4, which is a nice point. Like I said, I don't want to plug in, I don't want to choose any other ones. Right? I don't know what they're exactly. Now, you're exactly right. Slope, m is rise over run. So who could tell me what the rise? Let me call this A and let me call this B. Is that okay? Who could help me how to do this one here? 1, 2. That's it. 3, 4. Dia, tell me how to do that.
3, 4, and then you subtract it.
Oh, you want to use the formula? Yeah. Do you want to use the formula like y sub 2 minus y sub 1 or that? You could do that, but if you have a graph, you could just look at the line and you could figure out the slope, can't you? How? Yeah, oh, you want to try it again? Go ahead.
You go to up.
Yeah, so I start at A. I go how much? Up to class. What does up to mean? You do? Positive 2 or, that's right, positive 2 or negative 2? Positive 2. So my slope is positive 2 over, what about my run? Raise your hand. How much do I have to go to the, Nelly and Natalia? 3, to the right or left? To the right. Now, if I go to the right, is it positive 3 or negative 3, class? Positive 3. So what's my slope? 2 over? 3. Now, can I just go to the 3 to the right and go up 3? So wouldn't that be 3 over 2? Why can I do that? Raise your hand. Why not just go to the right 3? Why do I have to go up first? Why can't I just go to the right 3 and go up 3? Why not? That's wrong. Robert?
Because the formula for slope is rise over.
It's rise over run is correct. It's rise over run. Therefore, you have to go up or down first. You guys remember that? Okay, so it's rise over run. So let's write this down. My slope is now 2/3. So we found the two information that we need, right? Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
So who could then tell me the equation of this line? The equation of the line. We should start. Madison?
Y equals 2 x plus 2.
Good. We should start with y equals mx plus b first, right? Do we know what our m is?
Yeah.
Do we know what our b is?
Yes.
So what goes into this blank class?
2/3.
2/3 class. Everybody. What about this?
2.
2. Do you see how we plug it in? So you get y equals 2, 2/3. Do you think it's a good idea to write x down here? No, then x will be in the denominator. You want to write in the middle, right? Or a little bit above. Plus 2. Okay. Is this easy or hard? Okay, on your homework tonight, guess what? I'm going to give you a bunch of graphs, and you would have to figure out the slope and the y-intercept and come up with the equation. How many people think they could do this? Raise your hand. Okay, should we do some more exercise then? Very good. So you don't have to write this down. I'm going to call on random people, okay, and then see who gets right. Okay, so give me a sec. Okay, so I'm going to give you. How about? Let me give you some random. Okay, who could tell me? So we've done this before. You see the line there? Raise your hand if you think you know the equation of this line. Okay. So how about I call some random people? Okay, everybody look at it first. Shh, everybody look at it. How about we? Okay, let's do this one together first. First of all, how many people think they know where what the slope of this line is? Well, let's start with the y-intercept. What's the y-intercept of this line? How about Brigitte? What's my y-intercept? 5 is correct. What about my slope? Raise your hand if you think you know the slope of this line. Okay, Elena? You think it's 5/4? How many people? So you think it's 5/4? Okay, how many people agree with Elena that it's 5/4? So close. It's not quite 5/4, is it? Raise your hand if you think you know. Say, what do you think the slope is? Julia, do you understand? I mean, do you agree? You don't agree? What do you think, Julia, the slope is? You think it's 5/4? Turns out 5/4 is same as negative 5/4. So you guys are both correct. You guys are. So why are they all right? Because you could have, what's negative over positive? Yeah, negative. What's positive over negative? What's positive over negative? Negative. So 5/4 is same as negative 5/4. 4. Aren't they equal? Now, who could then tell me the equation of this line? Raise your hand. One person. 2. 2 people knows. Okay, Haston, go ahead. What's the equation of this line? We said the slope, y-intercept is 5. The slope is negative 5. So you could go, what? Down 5 and to the right 4, that's negative 5/4, right? Or you could do what? From here, you could go up 5 to the
Right.
up 5 to the left 4. So you get positive 5 over negative 4. So regardless, the slope is negative 5/4, right? So Haston, my slope is negative 5/4 and my y-intercept is 5. What's the equation of this line, Haston?
Y equals negative 5/4, right?
Yes?
X
Uh-huh.
plus
What's the y-intercept now?
4.
Look at the y-intercept. That's your b. Y equals mx plus b.
5.
5. So say it again. Y equals to?
Y equals 5/4. Negative 4. X
Yeah.
plus 5.
That's right. It's y equals to negative 5/4 x plus 5. How many people agree with this? Raise your hand. Good. How many people do not agree? 'Cause some people. Oh, you don't agree? Oh, okay. Should we try one more? How about if I give you this one? How about I give you this? Okay, who thinks they know the equation of this line? Okay, first of all, let's look at the y-intercept. What's the y-intercept? Okay. Emma. -1. Would you all agree?
Yes.
Okay, what's my slope? Okay, do you see where my y-intercept is? The line hits the y-axis at where? -1. So there's my y-intercept, which is, so actually let me write that out. Okay, so I don't know if I could. Here we go. It's right here. There you go. Okay, so, and then let me see if I could write this thing here. There you go. All right. So who could tell me the equation of this line? So, all right. So we know that the slope we know the slope and the y-intercept. So what's the y-intercept of this one? We say -1. What's the slope? Raise your hand if you think you know. Sydney.
1 over -4.
1 over -4. Would you all agree, class? Is it 1 over -4? Because you have to go, let's go from here to here. Go down 1 to the right 4, therefore it is what? 1 over negative, is it 1 over -4? Or -1 over 4, which is same as what? I could go up 1 to the left 4, which is 1 over?
-4.
And after all, that's both -1/4. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're both -1/4. So, now, who could tell me the equation?
I can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who haven't I called? Julia, go ahead.
Y equals -1 over 4 minus -1.
Okay.
Nope.
Almost, you forgot one little detail. What did you forget? Look at it carefully. X. Okay, don't forget the x. Because if you don't write the x, isn't it 1/4 minus 1? That's -1 and 1/4, right? That's not the equation of the line. You get a horizontal line, don't you? Are we okay there?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Okay, let's do a couple more. See if you get this. Okay. Who thinks they could get the whole thing without like? Who thinks they know how to get this without any kind of problem? Who thinks they could get this right from the beginning? Like I won't tell you anything. If I give you the graph, who thinks they could just? You sure?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So hold on. We'll give Blake a chance. Okay, go ahead. I mean, Blake. Jake a chance. Okay, sorry. Jake, what do you think? What's the equation of this line right now? Okay, so let me move over.
Okay. Let me just.
Okay.
Can I write it down? So I can
Okay, sure. Take your time. I'll give you some. Everybody, actually, as a matter of fact, everybody try. And I want to see what you get. Okay, everybody write it on your piece of paper. Go ahead. I'll give you some time. Everybody write it down. Go ahead. I'll give you time. Jake, tell me the answer. C.
Y equals x plus 2.
How many people?
Right?
I ran around and saw you. A lot of you had this. How many people do not agree? Who thinks they have a different answer?
You could have a lot of different answers.
Huh?
You could have a lot of different
That's-
answers.
Well, when we write the answer, we want to write the answer in simplest form, correct?
Yeah.
Guys, I saw a lot of you wrote this. Which one is better?
First one.
Yeah. So whenever you can,
Really silly.
you should always simplify if you can. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Okay. So and also, I saw somebody put -2. Robert, do you see why it's not -2? The y-intercept is at +2. You see? Okay. Is this easy or hard?
Easy.
Should we try one more? Now this time I want everyone to do it on your piece of paper. Write down the answer. I'm gonna go around and check it. Let's see how many people got it right. Don't say anything. Do not like. I'll give you time to talk to. You don't have to draw the graph. I'll just give you the graph. Okay. Always simplify, right? You want to always simplify, don't you? Look at my board. I said always simplify. Now this time I don't want you to talk to anyone. Do it by yourself. Okay. Go ahead. Here. Okay. Don't talk. Shh. Go ahead. And I'll go around and see. When you're done, just stop working. I'll see if you're done or not. Okay, try it. Okay, hold on. I just went around and looked. A lot of you had this. Okay, so let me
Because it's right. Yes.
erase this stuff.
Not you, Mom.
Here, okay. So don't say anything. Okay, guys, hold on. Okay, some of you had this. Some of you had. Hold on. Some of you had this. Some of you had this. Some of you had this. Some of you had this.
You wrote that twice.
No.
No, not with the negative.
Some of you had this.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
Raise your hand. So a lot of you had this, so that's good. So why? Okay, so first of all, some people kept as 2. Is that 2? Is the y intercept 2? No. Okay, so you know it's not this. Some of you had this. This is actually okay, but always.
Simplify.
So it should be that way. Okay, it's not negative. Why would it be negative? Because I guess some of you went down 4 and to the left. If you go down 4 and to the left 2, what's negative over negative? Positive 2, guys. Okay, don't write negative. Okay. We'll do one more. Let's see if I want to get 100%. I want 100% of you guys to get this right. Question? Huh? Oh no. Again, I want you to write it again, and I'm gonna go on and see how well you did. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say, okay. I'm just gonna take a look at it. All right, everybody ready? Don't say anything. Here we go. Actually, I want to give you something more. Here you go, Houston. Try this one. Everybody try. I like this one.
Can you like?
You want me to make it a little bit bigger? Is that better?
Yes.
Go ahead. Everybody, go ahead and try this one.
Okay.
Here we go. So a lot of you had the answer correct. Now, this time, this was a little bit different than the others because look at your slope. You have to go what? You have to go, slope is, you have to go from here to here, you have to go down how much? So it's -5 and to the right 1. Or you could go up 5, right? Or, hold on. Okay, hold on. We have to go up 5 or to the left 1. So how many people got, a lot of you, -5. A lot of you wrote 5. X -5. How many people got this? Raise your hand.
I did.
Very good.
Yeah.